This is Xpress Radio.
Yo, DJ, pump this party!
New term. Why not try something new? Start your journey with Cardiff Societies with Xpress Radio and CUTV.
Society Insights.
Society Insights.
Freshers 2020 with Xpress Radio.
Society Insights.
Hello and welcome back to Society Insights with me, Angus Mitchell, on behalf of Xpress Radio and CUTV. Today we are lucky enough to be joined by none other than Holly Markham, the head of Xpress Radio. Holly, how are you? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Good to be back and get going.
Yeah, get going finally. I know, it's great to start something up, and I thought, you know what, we have to promote ourselves. If you're listening for the first time or watching for the first time, welcome to Society Insights. This is where Xpress Radio and CUTV kind of give a platform to societies of Cardiff. There are many, many, many. And because of obviously coronavirus, the Freshers' Fair isn't as available for everyone. We wanted to shed light on the brilliance of the Cardiff societies. And so why not start with our own, Why don't we promote ourselves a bit? So I thought, you know what, Holly, come on, sell the dream. You can tell I'm invested. Holly, how are you? You all right?
Yeah, it's all a bit bumpy at the moment, but I think it's going to be a really good year with the plans that we've got so far.
Yeah, do you want to speak a bit about the plans that are in the works or that we're looking forward to?
At the moment, we're looking at 6 days worth of Freshers shows spread over 2 weeks in case of the inevitable technical hiccups. But they're going to be talking about all things Freshers related, all sorts of different topics over the varying days. So specifically Welsh language days, speech days, some music specific shows about what to get involved in around Cardiff and the music scene in Cardiff, and any advice on freshers and what to do in a pandemic as well. Anything that we found out that would be useful to any freshers, that will be coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Nice, it's really exciting, and obviously both of us being now in our third year at Xpress, I think maybe we should really try and simplify it. And to you, what is Xpress Radio about? What's the main goal of the society? What, if no one's heard of us before, what do we do?
We give a voice to students of Cardiff University. I think that's what I'd like to narrow it down to.
Nicely put.
Anything that you want to talk about is put on air. You sit in a studio with some of your best mates and just have a little natter, and it's just a great fun. It's something different, and I think it's just really nice to do something that means that you can share your passion with other people. So whether it's talking about your favourite band, how much you like knitting, a breakfast show if you want to be more like Roman Kemp and Things from Capital or Greg James from BBC One. Yeah, it's just a chance to have a chat about what you love and try something different.
Yeah, like you said, so there's free. Would you say there's freedom to do whatever you want on the radio? Is that one of the big benefits of Xpress?
I would say so. Other than swearing, I think everything else flows. Obviously, we have to stick to Ofcom and things, but that's another thing to think about when you're doing a show about planning and making sure you have quick, snappy links, and there's a lot more that goes into a radio show than just presenting, which is another thing that we really want to stress with Xpress, is that there's so much to get involved in, even if you don't want to sit behind a microphone. So production, interviews, social media, event planning, so much. Yeah,
so even if you're not necessarily, because I know a lot of people, it is quite nerve-wracking being in the booth and recording and knowing that's live radio. Would you what would you say some of the highlights of other options when it comes to radio?
So last year we ended up doing a Battle of the Bands, which was following the Live Music Society's competition of a Battle of the Bands. We recorded all the music and did interviews throughout the night and had a couple of presenters, but behind that was social media and production teams as well. So I think that was a really good flavour of what else there is outside of Xpress presenting. I'm not sure if it will go on this year, but we will be doing other things like it, including music interviews and things as well. They'll still go ahead, just maybe not in the live setting.
Yeah, exactly. So again, for the maybe freshers that are listening or watching this that are interested in getting involved, is there a particular way to get involved as a fresher, or even second, third year that is just wanting to give it a go? What direction would you point them in?
So applying for a show is normally the first step, a live show. We tend to get it because it's a really good way to learn how a show runs by doing it and throwing yourself into that. And it helps you build confidence with the tech and things as well. But other options will be around throughout the whole year, such as like Battle of the Bands and things. But we mostly just encourage a show just to like get your foot in the door, meet new people. Again, a lot of it will probably be virtual this year. So it might not be as easy to bond with your show team, but we'll try and get like games and things going to try and like get people meeting.
Yeah, so like you said, bringing people like all walks of life for a particular type of medium is really exciting. Seeing as this is Society Insights, we're all about like working more out, understanding a bit more about the societies. Is there a particular like time constraint? Is there certain times a week you meet, or how does that all work?
It's normally a weekly show that you can do. But if you have too many commitments with other societies and things, then we can look at doing maybe bi-weekly shows if there's other shows that are happy to do that as well. We fill a show schedule from 8 a.m. till 12 a.m. normally. Last year it was £15 membership. However, we are looking at reducing that a lot because the access to the studio won't be as often as it was last year. We're trying to work out how much to reduce it by, but it will definitely be less than £15 basically.
So obviously radio is an aspect of journalism. Would you say this is more a society for people interested in journalism, or is there like a particular kind of person that gets involved? What would you say?
I think it goes hand in hand with like the media and journalism courses, as it can give you a lot of good work experience for those, but it's not limited to that at all. We have so many different people get involved, like yourself with archaeology.
Well, thank you so much, Holly, for shedding a bit of light on Xpress Radio. And just to finish off, if I asked you for 3 reasons, say I'm not covering this, I'm not on behalf of Xpress Radio, I'm a complete stranger, 3 reasons why should I join Xpress Radio?
Reason number 1 would say is trying something new. Starting a radio station and having that experience is, unless you do local radio, it's a really good opportunity to just throw yourself into something and just explore all the options that radio has to offer. When I first started, I wasn't particularly interested in radio. I listened to it every now and then in the car, but as soon as I got involved and saw how much there was of radio, I was like, okay, this is a world I can handle. It's a good fun. A second reason would be it's a great opportunity to expand your skill set. Honestly, there's so many different things to do. Like I said, with social media, like marketing side of things, if you're a more business student, music and interviews, if you're English and you like doing like speech stuff. There's news as well. We'll do, I think, weekly news. There's loads of different things to get involved in with that kind of thing, as well as all the technical side of things of learning how Myriad works and outside broadcasts. And I could throw lots of technical words at you, but I won't.
Keep it short.
Yeah. Another one would be, it's a great opportunity to meet some amazing people from courses that you wouldn't necessarily have contact with. And just, everyone's so easygoing and so relaxed. You'll be fine.
So something new, great experience, lovely people. Is that what you'd say? There we go. Well, thank you so much, Holly. It's been great seeing you again and hope to see you soon.